Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I am actually visiting family right now, so I'm not in the same place, obviously, if it echoes, but, we're gonna just be playing gameplay and stuff like that. So, not just gameplay, but I also have new factions too, so we'll be looking at that a little bit. I'm trying to be quieter too, because, you know, it's quiet in the house, so you might as well be quiet in the house. Anyway, I actually turned all of my stuff into one faction here. And I also created Tower Defense Simulator Towers. So, Scout, Sniper, Soldier, Shotgunner, Militia, Minigunner, Ranger, and Accelerator, and Commander. So I'll be showing each individual one. So this is the Scout. You know, he's just like in the game. I made him go the same. This is Sniper, and he also does the same thing. Or no, he does the same thing for the same game. Yeah, that's what I meant. Then Soldier, I tried to make him shoot in his 3-round burst, but I can't get him to. Instead, his burst is just really fast. Then we have the Shotgunner, or it's just like he would be. Then the Militant, which is complete. Then there's Minigunner, which the Minigunner is pretty much done. I just gave him a jetpack because in the old version of TDS, he would actually be flying. And I also couldn't get all the futuristic stuff. Then there's Ranger. It's like a mix. It's the Wraith skin with the regular skin. I had to mix them up because I don't know how to make either one look identical to the other one. Then this is Accelerator. He shoots lasers out of this. It may not look like the same weapon he had, but still shoots the lasers and it looks most identical to it. Then this is the Commander, which, you know, it's the max level obviously, but yeah. These are the towers. And then you can use the towers, you know, obviously, so you can take down different enemies. And I know what you may be saying, not all the towers I don't have all the zombies, I just have the elements. The elements, I guess, like molten, normal, but I'll be making all of them soon. I'll put them all into their separate category, you know, but for right now, I'm just gonna keep them like this, you know. But for right now, I will start adding all the hardcore enemies and all the basic ones. Yeah, I'll be working on that. But here they are. Also, I know heavies have 100 HP, but I didn't really care to make it that close to TDS. I mean, it doesn't have to really. It's not that important. Well, Fallens are a lot more tanky, obviously. Still, can be shot down. Yeah, pretty sure you get that right. Here's a Fallen hero. 30 Fallen heroes is probably good. Because they're pretty tanky, but they still take a lot of damage by themselves. I can show you, but it's mostly the same. However, I did change up a few things, so. Gravedigger, you know, you've probably seen this already from other videos, if you haven't seen them already. I'm using the chain boss from gold mode because, well, I want every single set to have 4 enemies in it at least. So, each of them has 4, and I couldn't think of another guy to put here, so I added the chain boss. I know it's in golden mode, but golden mode's removed, so they could practically be in any mode by now. Yeah, so they're deleted, but I think they're gonna be added back soon since golden mode. They say it's gonna be added back, but I still keep golden mode. Molten boss didn't really change much. I just gave him a scythe instead. It's all the same from what you could remember. I'll still show it though. Show each enemy in battle. Oh, and the heroes, don't mind them. The end from the last video. They just, you know, I felt like only having 3 guys as the Molten didn't seem right, so I decided to make up my own called Molten Heroes. Because then there's 4 of them for each, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know they're being destroyed right now, but, you know, whatever. Then there's the Golden, which line them up there, and then it's pretty much the same you remember, just there. Then it's just, yeah, the same you can remember. Golden guards, you know, it's all what you can remember. Oh, and then here's the, oh god. I was about to say, that's, yeah, there he is. So, yeah, I gave him this so he could do extra damage. He just holds it wrong, but he also looked cooler that way, so. Then, Fallen. I guess a lot of you in the meantime have just had some of the Fallen rushers. Oh, and the way I actually make larger enemies stand up is you use the levitate ability, but don't add too many of them, otherwise it'll actually look like he's levitating. So right now it looks like he's just walking, to be honest. So if you're having troubles with some of them standing up, you just add them the levitate ability, and they'll stand up just fine. Trust me, it's a very effective way. Yeah, just a tip there if you play this game. So you gotta make sure that, see, it does show him sometimes levitating, but for the most part, you can't really tell that much. Well, if you really care about him falling over, that's the best way of doing it. Then there's all the fallen enemies. So Vindicator, the Unknown. There's I made a new version of the Void Reaver because I thought it would be cool. I gave him a lot more armor, and I gave him the new sword too, which looks really good, especially with his looks. Oh, and instead of the Soul Stealer guarding the, oh, I worked on the Fallen Swordmaster, I forgot. I worked on him and I made him look more like he does in the game. But anyway, I also added the Necromancer boss, which is the only new one I've made. Yeah, he looks as identical as I could get him. Yeah, he just summons these clouds. I know it's weird, but, you know. Then there's a Soul Stealer. There's, hold up, Necromancer boss, Swordmaster. That's pretty much all I could do right now, so. Yeah, for right now, this is what I came up with. Oh, I also made the Vindicator bigger, because he's supposed to be bigger. Remember how small he was? Yeah, that was a mistake. He's actually supposed to be larger. So it actually looks better. But now we can just do a quick battle of complete mass destruction with all the Tower Defense Simulator ones. Yeah, I'll start working on that. So he does have the unknowns there too. I mean, I know that's not actually how many unknowns are supposed to be, but I don't know, it doesn't really matter. And then I need to make this force a whole lot bigger. And for right now, Commander doesn't really do anything. They just keep them they're just pretty much like the banners. Like, there's ones that charge them in battle, and there's ones that keep them still. So yeah, for right now I'm just gonna put up a Fallen setup, Rangers, Accelerators, and Minigunners. You know, you can request to add some more towers, or you can request me for certain skins you want. Yeah, you can do that. But here it is. Yeah, the Accelerators shoot lasers. Then the Rangers shoot just high damage things. To be honest, I'm probably going to need a lot more than this. I'm probably going to need a huge setup because these guys do a lot of damage with their sword. They kill the towers, so. I think I need to put a lot more. Otherwise, we're not gonna win. And you know what? There has to be commanders. Otherwise, who knows what we're gonna do. We'll keep some of them at standstill and some of them can go and attack. And there we go. Here comes the destruction. I mean, so far, these guys do not survive very well. Especially the Vindicators. Guardians, of course, are the first ones to die. Unknowns are probably dead by now, at least a lot of them. Yeah, if they don't win, I don't really feel like doing this. So, yeah. It's been a while since I made a Total Vs Battle video. So, here it is. The cool thing is that it gives these little effects that look kind of purple colored. So it's even better. Yeah, I just simply like this one a lot. However, I think they're still gonna lose either way. I can make another video about this later, but you know, I kind of want to do another faction though that really surprised me. Like, not surprised me, but that I'm more interested in, because there haven't been many changes. You can go see the other video I made about this, but yeah, those were all the changes. I pretty much just added towers, you know. Oh, and then I also added Battle of Thermopylae, I guess. So Sparta and Persia. So if you haven't seen the movie 300, you may not know what I'm talking about, but yeah, you should go watch that movie, because that's the most identical thing to the actual war. Oh, and the Spartans are a whole lot stronger than these Persians. So I can show them each though. To be honest, they're what they show in the movie. So if you've already seen the movie, then I don't need to show too much, but okay, so these are the Spartans, right? So the ones at the front lines have spears, and I just remembered. The ones in the back are with swords, because, well, you've probably seen their phalanx. Their phalanx is important, so they spears in front and then swords in back, you know? Yeah, then this would be a leader. So he just makes them charge into battle. He also has a sword. A different one though. And then over here are the Persians. They have swords, like all sorts of them. Some of them are leaders too. But normally you can't really tell, except they have a different sword and they one-handed. Over here are the archers and the firing squad archers, which they call them the huge volley of arrows. So that's the most important part. And then here comes the destruction. And while the Spartans are like 10 times stronger than a Persian, which means they can break through a lot of the Persian army. Well, from what was seen in the movie. So basically I'm trying to take all the idea from that movie. And there we go. They won. It also may make them rain arrows, like it shows in the movie, but yeah, that's the faction. I also made a battle, you know, that I might put in a campaign, but And I won't have much time to record, so I'm just gonna real quickly show you the battle. And then we can make another video later about this, or some other time. But let me see. Where is it? Shoot, why am I forgetting this? I think I just don't know why, but it's been a while since I played, so it's harder to remember. Or you know what, that's an excuse. I don't know why I don't know this. Okay, well, I'm just gonna search up. Weird. Yeah. Except one thing is, I know it's not like the real movie, except I couldn't find any of his accessories, so I just tried to make them as identical as I could. So this is what he looks like. He has an arrow that he grabs out of this arrow pouch and just throws it at him. And then he has his axe, just a small little axe. I know he looks nothing like from the movie, but I tried though. Then over here, you know, they're supposed to kill him before they come. A huge army of Persians, oh, and the Unkillables, come and charge at them. And something else interesting happens too. There's this force that's on the mountain, and you'll see what happens. You can go play the battle. It's already put on there, so you can just search this up right here if you want to try it. And I gave you an extra 5,000 bonus cash, so you can change it however you want, but it doesn't really matter because I'm pretty sure that either way, like the movie says, the 300 were not able to take him down. Okay, now I'm just, to be real with you, this is not 300, because the movie shows so large of a war or a battle. It's not really possible to put it into this kind of game. But there are games that can fit it, but I don't know many that do. Actually, I don't know any that do, but I'll make sure to find a game maybe, but I don't know. Anyway, just battling, and then they come charging, realizing he's being attacked. I know, don't judge the logic here. He's not being guarded, but maybe he just wanted a bit of time without the guards. It's a strange time. At the same time, he is quite a strong warrior by himself, but he's definitely not the strongest. Oh, I also gave him red eyes, because he's evil. Of course, he tries to throw an arrow at the coming force, or sometimes he'll just get crushed by the amount of army or craziness running at him. Yeah, he just gets crushed by all the Spartan shields and his own men and dies. Yep, there he goes, underneath, being stomped and walked on. Anyway, if you actually look, there's another force over here running toward the side of the mountain. You know, totally didn't notice that. Then the huge rainfire of arrows coming out. But it was too much. There was simply just too much to fight. But they managed to take them all down. But then, you know, we'll discuss that later. They are fighting. They managed to fight through them. Yep, just arrows coming out of this guy. Who knew? Oh, and then after the fight, at least you think. Oh, they're not coming out yet. Oh no, they're over there. They're gonna come soon. You know, then just a few more Persians running out. Who knew where they come from? Probably from their barracks. You can see the shadows of the arrows falling from the sky. Of course, I don't think that they actually add these in the movie, but I decided I would give them these repeative crossbows because why not? I'm gonna stop talking now, and because I'm actually getting tired of talking already. Enjoy the gameplay, I'm guessing. Oh, and that's actually Leonidas. Huh. He's just fighting off the rest of them. Because I gave him a different sword and a different shield. Just so you let you know, that's Leonidas. Like, actually. The person who led the army, okay? I don't know. Just Well, guess that's it. It's the end of the video. Bye.